Morning for Tuesday, October 20th. Some tough news regarding Journey Brown's statement last night from Penn State to Lions247.com that Journey Brown potentially could miss a season with a medical condition. Now, there have been some rumors we've heard recently over the last number of days about Journey's status. And so glad to finally get maybe a little bit of answers here, because I'm not going to get into what those rumors are. We just don't know yet for sure. But I do want to say, hey, best wishes to Journey Brown no matter what it is. Because what happens when an athlete on one of our teams gets, it has to miss time, hurt, or whatever, we always start to think of, okay, well, what's going to happen to our team? How about in this situation, we look at Journey Brown and say best wishes to that young man, an extremely talented young man, and hopefully everything will be okay with him and his health, because that is paramount first and foremost. So best wishes to Journey Brown, a good young man, and hopefully he'll be able to get through all this. Where does Penn State go from a running back situation without Journey Brown? Well, you have to figure Noah Kane will be the first guy to get the main shot at tailback. Remember early on last year, Noah Kane, 100 yards against Purdue, 100 yards against Iowa. He just looked like a game changer. When he came into the game, when Penn State was still trying to figure out its running back situation, when Noah Kane was in the game, everything just looked like it fell into place for him and for the offense. The kid's very, very talented. And then he just kind of disappeared for a while, and we didn't know necessarily what was going on. Well, it turned out he had an ankle injury and missed some time. Remember, James Franklin was getting questions. Hey, why isn't Noah Kane playing more? Why isn't he playing more? Because that's how good Noah Kane looked compared to everybody else. Now, Journey Brown had the sensational finish to the season with 4 100-yard rushing games out of the last 5, and then 202 in the Cotton Bowl for a Penn State record. But Noah Kane was the guy early on in the season last year that really looked the part of a star running back. So he'll get the first shot, you would think. There's also Devin Ford, who looked good at times last year, about 250 yards rushing. So another talented young man. I would expect that with 2 young guys, they're going to kind of split those carries. Maybe Noah Kane get a lot of the carries, but then Devin Ford would get some carries as well. 2 kids out of Florida, that 2 freshmen, that, very talented, elite recruits, 4-star recruits. Keziah Holmes wears number 26. You may have seen the video a few days where they were in practice and Keziah Holmes leaped over the defenders, doing a Saquon leap, again, wearing number 26, and all the team just went crazy for Keziah Holmes. Well, there's also Kevon Lee from Florida. Both of those guys, freshmen, they could be in the mix. We'll have to wait and see how all that plays out, but very talented young players. Penn State has great depth at the running back position, and yes, you hate to see anything happen to any young man like Journey Brown. That's the one position there was so much depth. We've all thought that they would be able to get by and really thrive because of all of these good young backs. So again, best wishes to Journey Brown. The running back position, we'll see how it goes, because you're in the Big Ten. You're going to need 2 or 3 tailbacks. You just do. Even in a 9-game season, you're going to need a lot of guys to carry the ball. Penn State should have guys to carry the ball, and I am looking forward to seeing how Noah Kane can handle that spot as the lead tailback, because he was very impressive when he was healthy last year. Have a good day, folks.